thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome back to the thrift store, and Dad, we're leaving Hollywood home on a budget. Today we're talking about what it would feel like to be young and in charge, proving that kids can have the power to do great things. I speak from experience in saying there's nothing like young love.
Debating.
Hey! We can't start to live!
No!
Believe me, I felt my fair share of young love many times over. But with that soaring feeling and subtle power that comes from being in love when you're young and carefree comes great responsibility. If your first love happens to do you wrong, you wouldn't want to do anything drastic and desperate, like what Timmy Turner does in Lovestruck. This is a paperback adaptation of the Fairly OddParents Valentine's Day special, which I picked up for 99 cents. It's adapted by David Lewman with illustrations by Jason Fuchter. It's a Simon Spotlight publication. Timmy and his fairy godparents, Cosmo and Wanda, are at Fairy World watching the annual Valentine's Day parade up close, and of course the Grand Marshal being, who I consider to be the original wingman, Cupid. In Fairy World, literally. His arrows have the power to make people fall in love. As a matter of fact, his life depends on it, as you'll see later. Inspired and somewhat freaked out by Cupid's powers, Timmy tries his dead-level best to woo his crusty drawer, Trixie Tang, to no avail, and to the embarrassed laughter of his fellow peers. Distraught, Timmy does something drastic and wishes for a world without girls, meaning that Timmy's mom would disappear, Tootie would disappear, and you know Tootie, right? The little sister of the evil babysitter Vicky, who has like the nuclear-level hots for Timmy. Even Cosmo's wife, Wanda, would disappear, along with Vicky and Trixie. They and the rest of the girls of Dimmsdale are banished to another world, where naturally they rejoice at creating an all-female Dimmsdale of their very own. A Trickopolis called Hersdale, or Trickopolis. Trickopolis or Trickopolis. I don't know, one of the two names. Maybe you vote in the comment section below which name you'll stick with for this. Anyway, Timmy and the rest of the boys of Dimmsdale are naturally thrilled at the results, but over time they feel like something is missing. You see, with the love quotient in Dimmsdale greatly diminishing, so too is Cupid's health. Again, he thrives and survives on making people fall in love. The more love diminishes, the more health diminishes from Cupid, and the less chance he has to survive. Timmy and Cosmo have to fix this mess. So Cosmo uses a giant T-bone to tear down this wall between the boys and the girls. The girls declare war, but Timmy isn't having it. If love is not restored in Dimmsdale, Cupid will pass. So armed with this love thrower and dressed like a ninja with a pink hot headband, he's determined to make the people of Dimmsdale get mushy again. And he does so, throwing these hots ninja style at the couples who need them the most. These two, Cosmo and Wanda, and Timmy's mom and dad, who were, are, and shall remain unnamed. Cupid is so thankful for love to be restored in Dimmsdale, he gives Timmy a special arrow, which he uses to poke himself and fall in love with Tootie, saying that Trixie didn't deserve his love. I mean, if that isn't the ultimate selfless act on the part of a 10-year-old who at first was wronged by his one true love, Trixie, I don't know what is. But Timmy's attempt to make Trixie Tang his Valentine ends in humiliating failure. He wishes that he lived in a world without girls. Poof! He gets his wish. But with the boys and girls separated, love is disappearing, and it's killing Cupid. Will Timmy be able to get the men and women back together so the world will once again be filled with love? Well, by now, you probably saw it. Yes, he did. This retails for $3.50 in the US and $2 more in Canada, and I don't know about you, but I'm definitely on the hunt for maybe one or two, or perhaps all five, of these other Fairly OddParents books. I enjoyed watching the show when I was little. Still do to this day. Another thing. A world without girls would be pretty darn stale. This gets 4.5 out of 5 claps. I mean, 'tis better to be love-struck than not to be love-struck at all and desperate to do something that you would regret in the long term. So please, love responsibly.
Elliot. No more.
After all, Cupid is watching. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.